In Western society we are overfed and overnourished. We are hardly ever hungry. Our days are punctuated by feeding and most of us eat fairly late at night. This is contrary to the way our bodies were designed to function. Animals can run faster and further when their stomachs are empty, and in the days when we were hunters this superior performance when we were hungry contributed to our survival. Athletes never undertake strenuous exercise within a short time of taking food, and most examination candidates will tell you they get better results if they take the exam on an empty stomach. Yet we live in an almost constant state of repletion, a state which was probably unknown to our ancestors whose lives were geared to intermittent hunger. The amount we eat and the kind of food we eat is almost certainly related to some of the killer disease of our time. There is a tribe living in northern Mexico among whom death from cardiac or circulatory disease is totally unknown. These people are thin and small and weigh on average less than 9.5 stones. Their daily calorie intake is well below the level recommended by the nutritional experts in developed countries who say the Mexicans are undernourished. These people can run races lasting a continuous 48 hours while maintaining a steady pace of 6 miles an hour for over 150 miles. They chase deer until the animals drop from exhaustion. Could it be that the Western nutritionists are wrong and that these Mexicans are ideally nourished and we are overnourished? There is no doubt that most of us eat a great deal more than we need. While almost every magazine we pick up has something to say about diet, calories and nutrition, the basic truths are very simple. To be healthy we need water, vitamins, minerals, protein and calories. Calories. 3 different kinds of food provide our calories: carbohydrates, fats and protein. Proteins and carbohydrates contain approximately the same number of calories per ounce, about 100 as a rule of thumb. Fats, however, contain twice as much. So if you want to reduce your calorie intake, the obvious way to do it is to cut back on fats. Fats, paradoxically, can sometimes help you to control your appetite in that they lie in your stomach for a long time and give you a sense of repletion. What is a calorie and why are diets and dietitians so keen on them? In nutritional terms, a calorie is a measurement of energy. So a food which contains many calories per ounce will give you more energy than one with a low calorific value. In strict scientific terms, a calorie is a measurement of heat, and in dietetic terms, heat is energy. Calories become important in dieting because if we do not use up all the energy we take in our food, the excess is deposited as fat. The only way we can know if we are taking in too many calories is by counting up the number of calories we eat per day to lose weight. You need to take in 3,500 fewer calories than your body needs to lose a pound in weight. You lose it because your body burns up its own energy by getting its calories from your fat. If we eat food that contains more calories than we need, there is only one thing that can happen: we shall gain weight. It follows that there is only one way to get rid of fat, and that is to take in fewer calories than we need. In doing so, we force our bodies to make up the deficit by burning up our own fat. As we use up our own fat, we lose weight. To keep our weight steady, we must eat the amount of food, in terms of calories, that we need and no more. The number of calories we need varies with sex. As a general rule, men need more than women because, on average, they are more active. With the work we do, manual work requires more calories than sedentary work. With age, we need more calories at 25 than at 60, and with the way we are made. There is no doubt that some people burn up food more efficiently than others. These are the fortunate people who can eat what they like and stay thin. The less fortunate have to be constantly careful about their diet. No one can change the rate at which their body metabolizes food, and even though it seems that you are eating very little, possibly considerably less than your friends, if you are not losing weight, you are still eating more than you need, and you must cut back even further. Many people who are slim need and naturally eat very little. They very often have a limited appetite which acts as a brake and holds back their normal food intake to as little as 1,000 calories a day without any effort whatsoever. Fat people, on the other hand, generally have hearty appetites that are not easily satiated and are more difficult to control. They seem to lack the "I am full" reflex. As part of your own fitness campaign, try to include some of the following good examples. 1. Get up early in the morning for a jog. 2. Walk or cycle to the shops or work rather than using a car or taking a bus. 3. Walk up the stairs rather than use a lift or an escalator. 4. Make other members of your family feel guilty when you take exercise and they do not. 5. Meet friends for a game of tennis or squash rather than at the pub. 6. Drink alcohol only at mealtimes, if you must, and always in moderation. 7. Encourage your guests not to take too much alcohol if they are driving home. 8. Do not press food or drinks on other people. 9. Eat lots of fish and vegetables. 10. Do not eat 2 large meals in a day. If you have a dinner planned for the evening, eat only fruit for lunch, or vice versa. 11. Do not arrange your dinner party menu so that each course has a high fat content. 12. Provide salad and other healthy options as often as you can, particularly for slimmers at dinner parties. 13. Give your family and visitors wholemeal bread with soft fat margarine rather than white bread and butter. 14. Do not give sweets frequently to your own or other people's children. 15. Do not give chocolates and sweets and cigarettes as presents. 16. Do not smoke without permission if there are other people around. 17. Compliment people on losing weight or on giving up cigarettes. 18. Do not sympathize or agree with people who say they cannot stop smoking or lose weight. 19. Do not compliment a mother on a bonny baby when in fact the baby is fat. 20. Do not regard health as something that only doctors need worry about. Be healthy, live happier and longer. If you have benefited from this video, please hit the subscribe button now for your next inspiring video. If you would like to lose weight, click the link in the description below to learn more.